Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are memory keeping for the week of June 21st through the 27th, and I started off with a little Itty Bitty Sticker Co haul because I recently got an order in. So here are just some of the mollies that you can get from Itty Bitty Sticker Co right now. My time on their PR team is over, but I still, love these stickers. I have been shopping with her for quite some time, and I probably will shop with her for quite some time after this. So there's a lot of like summery stickers in here, as well as just some general things like Molly's exhausted and Molly's doing needlepoint. I'm trying to get into needlepoint thanks to Oh Hello Co. So we have those. We have karaoke because I don't personally love karaoke, but I know a lot of people who do. So anyway, once we can go back to karaoke, I'm sure somebody will get me over there. But yeah, the order also came with this freebie that has like shaped like a shell. So that's really cute. And then I got the June TPC sale $20 freebie. So that's what we're using to plan this week. And I also brought in another freebie from Cinderella Paper from one of her PR team people. So it's like a beachy week, and that's because we went to the beach on Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the date covers from this kit, and they're super cute because they have like little paw prints woven into the text, which I think is really fun. Part of the reason that I love Itty Bitty Sticker Co. so much is that the character is a cat, and I love cats, so that's nice. And then I brought in the glitter headers from the Cinderella Paper freebie because they matched nicely with this. But this was the week that started with having to bring my cat to the vet. Like I said last week, she had a hot spot on her back, so we wanted to get that checked out. And so that happened on Monday. And let me tell you, it was an experience. The staff and everybody and the vet were great, super nice. And I was just picking whatever vet was kind of near us and got really lucky. They were very helpful. But our cat was very unhappy, obviously. She hadn't been in her carrier since we brought her home back in January. So when we first got the carrier out, she was actually quite curious about it and kind of like indicated that she wanted to hang out in it. So getting her in there really wasn't that hard because we just put some treats in there. And it has like a nice like Sherpa bottom to it, so it was really cozy, and so she just hung out in there. But then when she realized we were like going in the car, no, not a fan. She meowed all the way to the car. Once we were in the car, she's very quiet. She's just like hunkering down in the corner, and she's like, okay, we're doing this. I don't love it, but fine. And then if you haven't brought your pet to the vet during COVID, most places are doing curbside appointments. So what you do is you give them a call when you get there. You tell them you're there. They ask some questions, fill out some paperwork, and then they come out to pick up your pet in their carrier, or if it's a dog, it's on a leash, in the parking lot. So that's what we did. They took her inside, and the tech and the vet had trouble finding the spot on her. I kept trying to tell them over the phone like where approximately it was, but I did have to go into the lobby at one point. And the tech was carrying my cat, and I saw her through the window, and my cat's so beautiful, and I'm like, oh, she's so fluffy. But then I went inside, and we laid her down on like the bench in the waiting area so that I could show her exactly where it was. And my cat, she was just all wide-eyed and like purring, but like her paw was sticking out and it was kind of trembling, and I felt so bad. She's so sweet. That's what they kept saying. They're like, she's so sweet. And I'm like, she is, but I think she's terrified right now. So they brought her back, and the tech was like, she says, I love you. And I was like, I hope she does after this. Because this is my first time taking this cat to the vet. Very different than taking dogs to the vet. My dogs growing up were crazy and would lose their minds every time we went to the vet. One dog loved the vet because he thrived on any type of attention, whether it was positive or negative, so he loved the vet. The only thing he didn't like was the thermometer, because, like, they do rectal thermometer readings of animals, and he did not like that. But everything else, he's just like, oh yeah, needles, blood draw, whatever, I don't care. Our other dog hated the vet, but mostly because she hated riding in the car. So she would throw up every time she got in the car. Sorry to share that. And she absolutely hated the vet. So my cats are easier actually, because you just get them in the carrier, put them in the car, you bring them in. Yeah, it's a lot calmer, I feel. So now we can get into the actual weekly plan. So after the vet appointment, they were like, it looks like it's healing, the spot. So we can send you home with a spray that you'll apply 5 days in a row. You spray it on there and then you rub it in. So that's what I used the habit tracker for this week, was tracking that we did that at least 2 times a day. So if you see the word cat spray, I'm not talking about tomcats spraying. I'm talking about applying the cat spray to my cat's wound. So it's all healed up as of the Sunday of this week. I'm really happy about that. Otherwise, on Monday, what happened was I filmed a plan with me for the first week of June, I think. Oh, that was the graduation plan with me, yeah. So I put in a planner sticker from Fox and Cactus. Then I put in a half box from the kit for the vet appointment, and I used this Molly Goes to the Vet sticker. And little Molly is all scared, and the vet looks all happy on that sticker, and that's pretty accurate to how it was. Most people who see our cat are in agreement that she is a very pretty and very sweet cat. But she also does not do well with new people, and definitely doesn't love going to the vet. So she was very scared. I feel so bad, but it was for her own good. So that was Genevieve going to the vet. And then the only other thing I did that day was pull stickers for the camping week. Yeah, the camping week. So Monday, not a lot going on because the vet just took up a lot of time. Then Tuesday, I did a lot of decluttering. I was cleaning out pretty much every cabinet in our apartment because it just needed to be done. There's a lot of stuff like old food and things like that the previous tenant left. So we kind of had been putting off getting rid of that stuff. And it was fine because like we know her. So like we were living here before we took over the lease. So that's why stuff got left behind. But you know, there was good stuff that got left behind, like toilet paper, which was very necessary last year, and then stuff that like we thought maybe we could use, but turns out we didn't. So I just got rid of it. So I used a Molly decluttering sticker at the top of Tuesday, and then I edited and scheduled the plan with me. So that laptop is from Oh Hello. For the first half of the week, I mostly covered up the bars with labels and things, and then realized something later, which I will talk about in a moment, that would work better for covering up the gray headers, but that's fine. Then I worked out. I moved my workouts to Tuesday and Thursday this particular week because we had just been camping and we hiked pretty much the whole weekend. So I wanted to recover on Monday from all of that before I jumped into more working out. And then I was reading, so I used these time to read stickers from Oh Hello for all my reading this week. I read like 5 days this week, and that's because I finally finished The Woman in White, but I didn't finish it until Wednesday. But on Tuesday I was still reading it. That book, wild. So much happened. We'll talk about it in a minute. We also made s'mores on Tuesday night on the stove because we had leftover marshmallows. We still have leftover marshmallows. When you buy marshmallows, they just kind of exist in your house forever because there's no way you can eat that many marshmallows if there's only 2 people. So I don't really know what to do with them. If you have any suggestions for marshmallow-related recipes, let me know. Wednesday, I read some in the morning. So I marked reading twice on Wednesday just because I read in the morning and then I read in the evening too. Not a lot going on, so that's why I did that. I put in a tooth sticker because I switched dental providers with my dental insurance, so it wouldn't be effective until July 1st. I'm recording this voiceover on July 1st, so I've actually scheduled a dentist appointment for September at this point. because that's as soon as they could get me in. That's okay. Then I went through a bunch of papers that were just scattered everywhere and filed them. Exciting. That paperclip, I think, is from Oh Hello from a million years ago. And then I put in an angry blobby from Oh Hello because UPS sometimes can't figure out how to deliver stuff to my house. Sometimes they can and sometimes they can't. So they kept trying to deliver something like 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. And they just kept not being able to get in. And I'm like, okay, you need to figure this out. So I was just kind of annoyed. Whatever. Then I put in a half box and this happy girl from the novel Coffee, who I'm not even sure if she sells stickers anymore, but that's because I finished The Woman in White. I've been reading that book for months and months and months. It's a 600 plus page Victorian novel by Wilkie Collins, who was a contemporary of Charles Dickens. But Wilkie Collins was more of a sensation fiction writer, so his books are very strange. So I've read Heart and Science by him. That one is super wild. Very, very weird stuff goes on. The Woman in White is probably his most popular book, and there's a lot going on. First 200 pages, you're kind of like, okay, typical Victorian novel. These two people want to be together, but they can't because of class and inheritance and all of that. And like, there's a dead, everyone's mom's dead or mean or whatever. And then you get into the real plot of it, 200 pages in, and you're like, whoa, there's a lot of weird stuff that happens. Not going to spoil any of it. Not that I expect anybody watching this would actually read this book. Most people I know who are not English majors don't read 19th century novels for fun, but I would recommend it. I would recommend The Woman in White for sure. You just have to get through the first like section of it that is very Victorian and like establishing the world. Anyway, totally behind now. Loved the book. It just was a trip. It was a wild trip. I also shopped for birthday gifts and filmed another plan with me on Wednesday. So that shopping sticker's from Cinderella Paper and the planner is again from Fox and Cactus. Then on Thursday, I was researching doctors because I thought I was due for a particular test, and turns out I'm not, so I don't have to worry about that for a little bit. Then I edited and scheduled the camping vlog, so that laptop's from Oh Hello. I worked out, so another workout sticker from Oh Hello. And then I started a new book on Thursday evening and got 100 pages into it already. So that time to read sticker is from Oh Hello. And I started a book called Exit West. I ended up finishing it on Saturday because it's a contemporary novel. Highly recommend it. I thought it was very good. I got a copy of it when I started my internship at a community college in 2018. The book was published in 2017, and I just never had the time to read it because I was in grad school, and during the summers I would pick up like other 19th century novels. So hadn't read this one, but it's really good. It's about migration and refugees, and I would really recommend it. Very good read. And then I discovered that I could use the checklists from this kit as like header covers. They fit exactly the right way, so I decided to use them for that because I wasn't going to use them in the actual spread, and I wasn't going to save them because it's not like this was an ultimate kit where I was saving the leftovers. So I just decided to use them to cover up the headers, and I actually really like it. It's like a scalloped header, so that's cute, right? I thought it was. Then on Friday, I did a transfer to my Roth IRA. I don't know where that $ is from. I finally put up my jewelry hanger. So I have a Molly Likes to Be Handy sticker. Turned out really good. I posted some photos to my Instagram story. I'm really happy with it because now I can just see all of my earrings and my necklaces, although I misplaced a bunch of my necklaces. I don't know where they are. It's very weird, but I don't really wear them much anymore anyway, so I guess that's fine. I generally wear earrings. Then I put in another time to read sticker on Friday because I continued reading Exit West. And then we watched Raya and the Last Dragon this night, so that Disney Plus sticker is from Simply a Mess. It was fine. It's a very beautiful movie, but I felt like the writing was kind of all over the place, both from a plot standpoint, like the pacing of the plot, And then also from a dialogue standpoint, some of the dialogue was just like, I don't know, it didn't work for me. It's just a personal preference. I love Kelly Marie Tran, and again, I thought the visuals were amazing with that movie. It's just all the rest of it. The story was good, but like some of the themes and the dialogue, I'm kind of like, we're just kind of repeating the same thing over and over. That's my review of that. Then Saturday, we went grocery shopping. I don't know where that grocery sticker is from. My mom called, so that phone sticker is from Cinderella Paper. And then I have a Molly Loves to Budget sticker because I voiced over my plan with me and filmed my budget. And then I edited and scheduled the plan with me, so that laptop is from, again, it's from Oh Hello. And then I finished Exit West this night, so that time to read stickers from Oh Hello. Again, really good book, really quick read. I can finish contemporary books really quickly. Sometimes I don't like that because it feels like I'm not really absorbing anything. So that's a lot of the time why I don't read a lot of contemporary fiction. But this one is like contemporary, but also I would consider it literature. I would go back and read it multiple times to try to understand what's going on. There's like these little vignettes throughout that aren't directly connected to the main plot, but you can tell they're thematically connected, so I think that's really interesting. Then Sunday, we went to Strands Beach in Dana Point. We just kind of sat on the beach and hung out. It was cloudy, but I didn't mind. That's a good beach day to me. It was still warm. Not hot, but just like very temperate, so that was nice. So I used a Molly for that, of course, and then I came home. I was pretty tired, so I just tuned in for Cindy Gunter-Baldo's live. So I have a cat on a laptop from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We talked about some August plans. So I have another cat couple from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we discovered that our cat's hotspot had healed. So we stopped administering the spray on Saturday and we took a look at it on Sunday. And it was all pretty much healed up. So that was really nice. She still has a little bit of a shaved bald spot there. But that will grow back very quickly. So yeah, that was my week. I hope you enjoyed. I put some washi from Michael's at the bottom, but that was my very simple beach week. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.